EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Robinson, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Swing this one out to his running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Complete to James. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They'll run on first down. Robinson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
On second down now, it's Robinson. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And a Jaguar first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun is Eason. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Eason. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Eason. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's called. Pass through again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Eason. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run here with Taylor. lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Eason on second down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Jaguars nothing. To kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll set up a throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. That's complete right side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still be second down.
14 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Colts 8-yard line.
And it's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Jacksonville.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. They led the decision to bring it out. Ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Eason. Campbell making the catch. The 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And 12 at the 23-yard line.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson.
Complete to James Robinson. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Play action. It's Eason. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Down back at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Eason. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd down at 5. Operating from the gun, Eason. Catch made here by Campbell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down, Jacob Eason. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Colts 21, Jaguars 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Complete. He finds Sharp. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 49-yard line.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Jacksonville.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Eason. He finds an opening past the 40. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. Campbell, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Colts are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you got
to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. And it's a fumble. And the Colts pick it up.
We know one quarterback will be extremely happy if his defense can hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run with Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
This one to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. They'll run on first down. Robinson They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Looks like a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun is Eason. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Eason off the play fake. Looking for Campbell downfield. That'll clash with bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Robinson, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
49.
2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. From the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10, Eason. Right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him are not fully merged.
Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you. But for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
A gain of 1 yard.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Connection made with Chenault. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down now. It's Robinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Robinson.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Again, he'll drop to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
A big